Hi guys, welcome to my channel and thank you so much for watching yet another video of mine. My name is Rati. Today I want to make a video talking about the top 5 mistakes that international students make that result in you not being accepted into a German university. So if you want to apply for yourself, this is the checklist that I use when I send out applications, and my success rate is, I would say, 99%. So I almost guarantee you, if you use this checklist, you will be fine when you send out your application. So let's get right into it. Oh, before I forget, if it's your first time here, my name is Rati. I make content around studying in Germany, au pair, and just life in general in Germany. So don't forget to subscribe. Okay, let's get right into it. Point number 1. So, unpresentable application documents. That is just really bad. When you send your application documents, you have to think 3 things: clean, clear, original certified documents, or your application will just be rejected. I know a lot of people take this one so lightly, like I have certified documents on my computer, can't I just send those? No, they want the original certified copy. What that means is that you photocopy your certificates and you get them stamped, and they want the paper with the original fresh stamp, not a copy that's been on your computer that you're just going to print. That would just be a copy of a copy. And you will not believe how often this happens to me, but I tell people, now you need to DHL me your documents, and DHL is not cheap, all the way from Africa or all the way from I don't know where. It's really not cheap. And people send me those documents that I can barely read. Like, I have to hold the paper up and squint, and it's like, why couldn't you just make good copies and get them stamped? Like, don't compromise when it comes to the quality of your documents, because you have to picture it this way. There's probably 500 more applicants vying for the spot that you're applying for. And if you send your documents that someone needs to squint, it's going straight into the bin. Like, just forget it. So, presentable documents, it's not that hard. Step number 2 is very important. Your choice of subjects will affect you when you apply to German universities. So I will use the example of Zimbabwe because most of my clients come from Zimbabwe and I come from Zimbabwe. So the requirements to study in Germany when you come from Zimbabwe is 3 O levels. That's when you have Cambridge. 3 O levels, AS level, and 2 A levels. And they should be non-relatable subjects. They are very strict on that. They've been strict on that for the last 2 years. It's ridiculous. I had a case actually 2 years ago that really just broke my heart. I had a client who had 15 points at A level. They had done accounts, management of business, and economics. And Uni Assist decided that was one subject. So you're basically missing one subject because your subjects are related. They want non-related subjects. So if this person had just done something random like geography on top, or instead of management of business they'd chosen geography, or just another different subject, they would have been fine. Like, being rejected when you have 15 points, that is really painful. And in the same year I had other applicants that had like 5 points, 6 points, and they went through because of their choice of subjects. You know, the subjects were not related. So you have to be careful. And you definitely, even if you're doing sciences, doesn't matter what you're doing, you also need English at AS level. So your choice of subjects will definitely affect you. You have to, if you're not yet doing your A levels, doesn't matter where you're coming from. The website that you need to use to check the specific details of the requirements from your country is anabin.kmk.org. I will put a video where I actually demonstrated how you can navigate this website, because this website is in German, but you can use Google Translate, and it's very easy to navigate and to check your country, what you need, the kinds of subjects you need, and all that stuff. So I will put that in the I will put that in the description box and you can check that out. Okay. Point number 3 is underestimating the importance of the proof of English language. Now, a lot of you guys want to study in English because you probably went to school in English in your home countries. Like in Zimbabwe, a lot of people go on to do Cambridge. And then normally it should be enough, you know, as proof of English, but not in Germany. It is not enough. They want you to further have IELTS or TOEFL as proof of English. And I know it's expensive to take these tests, but if you don't do it, you're basically missing an entry requirement and you will be immediately rejected. And there's no compromise when it comes to this. All non-native people have to take this exam. The only time you're exempted is if you have completed a bachelor's degree that was done in English, and the university has to write a letter to say you studied your degree in English. That is the only time you can be exempted. And even then, I always tell people, just write the TOEFL or the IELTS, because if there is like 200 other applicants and they have it and you don't, who do you think is going to get the spot? So put your best foot forward. Don't cut corners. It's expensive. But if you really want to study in Germany, make sure you give everything that they ask for, the way that they ask for. Follow instructions and you will be fine. Point number 4, missing deadlines. Deadlines are really important. When the deadline is passed, it is passed. There's no trying to explain that, oh, my documents were coming from Zimbabwe and then it took too long. Then you should have sent them earlier. There's no explaining anything. If your documents come too late, you're rejected. So be prepared, be organized, send your stuff on time, and you will be fine. Number 5, mistake that a lot of people make that result in you being rejected is, of course, not paying the processing fees. Now, UniAssist charges a processing fee. And if you don't pay the processing fees by the deadline, then you're done. It's done. And if you send the processing fees from a different country, then you have to make sure that they get the right amount. Because if it's short by just €1, you will get rejected. You're done. And they won't even refund your money. So always be careful and always make sure that you check these things. And I have sent a lot of applications in the past, and every time I use these guidelines, you know, I've been successful. The times that I haven't been successful, I always have people begging me. I tell them, okay, your subjects, it's not going to work. Or your points, it's not going to work. Or you don't have this, you don't have that, it's not going to work. And they beg me, beg me, beg me. And then I say, okay, I'll send the application anyway if it makes you happy to get the rejection letter, so that you take it seriously, that, you know, I know what I'm talking about. Then that's what brings down my success rate. But I think I have 100% success rate because I know exactly what the universities want and I always present it that way. So if you follow my tips, you will be fine. Good luck, you guys. And when you finally make it into a German university using my advice, make sure you send me an email. I will be so happy. That is why I do it for you guys, and I wish you so much luck with your applications. Bye. Thank you for watching, and share my videos with all your friends and tell them to subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye.